Hey beautiful people, good morning, afternoon or evening wherever you are. My name is Winifred and you're welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to cut this kind of trouser. It is very easy to make and it is beginners friendly. So without too much talking, let's get to the honey of this video. Let's go. I love you. Hey beauty, welcome to my channel. I am only going to show the cutting alone because I was unable to film the sewing video, so kindly stick with me. So now the first thing I'm going to do is to fold your fabric into two using your hip divided by 4 plus 4 inches allowance, and then I'm marking out my length. Now I took 2 inches away from my tape that will serve as the band width, and then I'm marking out the length of my pant with 1 inch seam allowance, and then I'm going to connect that with a straight line. So that point where I just marked as a straight line, I want to make it to serve as my waistline or starting point. So now I'm measuring out my hip divided by 4 and I'm going to mark it right there. Then my crotch is also my hip divided by 4, but for this crotch I'm going to add 1 inch to that because I want the crotch to be very free because it is a palazzo. So I used hip divided by 4 plus 1 inch for my crotch, and at that crotch point I measured out my thigh divided by 2 and I marked that out, and then the line that I marked out, I just divided it into 4, and then I used that to calculate how my curve is going to be. So whatever I have on that crotch line or thigh is what I'm going to take all the way down. I hope you understand what I'm at the crotch length I measured my thigh divided by 2 and I marked it. So I'm just going to take what I have at that thigh area all the way down, and then I'm going to cut it all out. If you are new to my channel, you are welcome to the channel of beautiful people. Kindly subscribe, like my videos, share with your family and friends, and do well to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any tutorial that I'll be posting in the future. So I'm slitting the side open now, and with that the front is going to be ready. So the next thing we are doing is to cut the back. I folded my back into 2 again, and then I place my front on it, making sure that there's enough space at the top area because we're going to take our butt eye, which is 2 inches. So I'm taking 2 inches at the crotch area, 2 inches upward, and then I'm marking 2 inches at the side also to create the ease for the back. So I'm going to mark 2 inches all the way down at the side for the back, marking 2 inches all the way down because we didn't add any allowance to the front, so the allowance is going to be at the back part. All right, that's the reason for the 2 inches that we are adding at the sides. So I'm just connecting that with my ruler, and I'm trying to mark out every curve and every point for the back neckline. So now that point that I took 2 inches upward, that 2 inches is for the bum rise. So I'm going to connect it back to the waistline because I don't want it to have any issue when we are sewing it. So you have to connect it back to that waistline. All right, so for this bum rise I use 2 inches because this is a plus size. If you're on a smaller size, you can make use of 1.5 inches. So when all of that is done, next thing I want to do now is to create my zip allowance. So now I'm going to measure where I want my zip to stop at the crotch line for the back. All right, where I want my zip to stop, and then from that point I'm just going to mark out 1 inches from where I want my zip to stop all the way up. So I'm going to mark out 1 inch from where I want my zip to stop all the way up to where the 2 inches of the bum rise stops. That's where the zip allowance will also stop. All right, so now once all of that is done, it's time to cut it out. So I'm going to cut everything out from the bum rise to the zip allowance to the remaining part of the crotch, and then I'm going to cut it all the way down to the leg of the pants. Alright, so once that is done, this is the zip allowance I'm folding here. So you can see that's the zip allowance I'm folding. Just going to place a notch, and that's it. So that's the zip allowance. So now I'm going to open the back, slit it open. I'm going to slit the back open because it's not meant to be closed. Alright, so once that is done, we are done. And now it's time to cut the pocket for the front. So at the other side, you are going to go in by 3 inches. I'm using 3 inches because this pant is a pant that will need elastic at the side. We didn't shape the waist side. So yes, that's why we are going in by 3 inches. And the depth is 6 inches. Actually, that 6 inches is for a small size. So if you are a small size, you can go in by 2.5 and come down by 6 inches. On it, for a small size, you shouldn't go lower than 6 inches. Alright, then you cut it out. So I remember that this is for a plus size, so I went down by 1 inch more. I just went down by 7 inches, and then I cut it out again. So that is just basically what I did. And now once that is done, that'll be the end of the pants. I'm so sorry I could not film the sewing part because it became a very urgent work, and I just had to rush it up and sew it. So that is just basically how to cut a pant, and that was what I used in making this dress, and it came out really beautiful on the owner, and the person loved it. Thank you guys for watching. Till I see you in the next one. I love you and I care. Bye.